Dave.
Ian?
You're probably wondering why I called this meeting.
I mean, we're recording a podcast, right?
Oh, yeah.
The thing that we do every week and have been for like 6 years.
Yeah. Uh-huh. This is Apex Adjacent. You're Dave. I'm Ian. Let's get it. New business. On to new business.
Uh-huh.
Hammer the gavel. I crossed a bit of a Rubicon in my mind.
I was just going to say Rubicon. Okay.
A Mindicon.
Uh-huh.
In my headspace. And I did a thing that is as insignificant as it is. More of a thing than I have done in 12 years.
In 12?
11 years. 11 years.
Okay.
12 years. 12 years. I'm going to stop babbling because I don't really know how to set this up. The thing is in the Dave Don't Look folder.
Okay.
Go ahead and pull it up. Share your browser so people can see. It's just a simple picture. It's a screenshot of an email.
Oh.
That I received recently.
Really?
Really?
Huh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sharing the wrong window. I'm sharing us infinitely.
Infinity.
See, you got me all mixed up, buddy. I don't know what window to share.
Yeah.
Oh, you're nervously twirling chapstick?
I am. My lips are so dry.
Okay.
It's been so windy. It's so
dry.
Windy.
Windy. I don't know why it's so windy, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I see it. It's called I got an email.jpg. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pull it up.
You know what it means business? If it was I got an email.png, forget about it. Those are just boner pills, obviously, right?
Right. Yeah. Right.
No, it means business. It's .jpg.
.jpg. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see it. Ian, you're on the GR Corolla roster? What? No, Ian.
I think this is it. This is the one. This is the replacement.
For the R32?
Yes.
Ian, are you kidding me?
I'm not. I think this is it.
I mean, it ticks all the boxes, but tell me...
It ticks all the boxes.
Ian, you are getting... You're going to maybe get a different car for the R32.
I think so. I think the timing is right. Like, I think the value of the R32 is about as good as it's going to get.
Right.
And I mean, even in the state it's in.
Right.
You know, like,
oh my God.
I think I could pay for a big chunk of this.
Yeah.
And this, I think, is just everything that I wanted. I mean, it's a stick.
Right.
It's 300 horsepower.
Right.
The all-wheel drive system is what I'm most excited about because, you know, you can send like this 70% to the back.
Right.
And it's a 5-door. I think this is what makes sense. Like, I think more than even like the Focus RS or Civic Type R or any of the other kind of hot hatches that have kind of come and gone in the last 12 years, which is how long I've had that car.
Right.
I don't know. This is, for whatever reason, something is just like,
God.
Yeah. I think this is going to happen.
This is huge. This is huge, Ian.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that am I crazy? I showed this car to Jenny and she was like, "No."
Well, then you know it's a buy, right?
Well, I will say one thing. That the one place that I do think the R32 is, there's a couple of places where I think the R32 is definitely better.
Okay.
I think classic status is already sort of achieved.
Sure. Yeah.
And absolutely. I think it's better looking.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I think you are correct. Yes.
But everything else, I mean...
Okay, I have a concern.
Okay.
All right. Oh, boy. Okay.
See, this is what I was hoping for. I was thinking this could be a very special therapy episode where you either tell me I'm not crazy or you talk me down off the ledge.
Okay.
Convince me to keep the Volkswagen.
Okay. Ian. Mm-hmm. Is this car too reliable for you. Because it's a fucking Toyota. You're coming into the reliability heavy hitters, man.
Yeah.
These fucking cars go 250,000 miles.
That's
right?
a good point. It's a good point. I mean, it is essentially a rally car. It's a homologated rally car because we don't have the Yaris anymore, so they put the
right, but it's made by Toyota. These people do not fuck around. When they when they get something wrong, it's like so minor. Like,
or it's international news. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I mean, there was a floor mat debacle. I don't know if you remember that.
Well, yeah, but also that was Prius owners not knowing how to put their car in neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I hear what you're saying. Yes.
Right.
But it is a pretty bonkers car.
It is a very bonkers car from a big company.
It's a 3-cylinder making 300 horsepower.
Right. Yes.
That's insane.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very into this.
Yeah.
Very into it.
Okay.
And I can afford it.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't had a new car in 12 years.
Right. True.
I think this is the one.
For anybody who doesn't know, I think this is a perfect fit for what you want out of a car, because it's not necessarily the perfect car. It's what Ian wants out of a car, right? That's the context in which this decision was made.
Yes.
Right. So run us through some of that stuff.
Requirements. Fun.
Yeah. Yep.
It got to be all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, because I need to do my donuts in the mountains and in the church parking lot. Across the way. But it's also I've got to be able to cram kids in it every once in a while.
Right. You got to make some life stuff work. You can't have an Elise, right? Right. We are, I would say, a one car asterisk family. My car sits, I don't have a commute, and we use our one car on the daily, and then my car gets used every 2 weeks. Right. And then I'll take it. I'll do some track days with it. Track days are a requirement. This car needs to be able to trackable. Yes. Right? And that is where another thing where I think this is going to be better and more challenging. It's going to be another challenge, I think, where I think I've sort of reached, I mean, it took me several years. But you are a well-oiled machine in the R32, on the track at High Plains. You know exactly what is happening in that car anytime. Your nerve endings, basically, are wired into the car. Yes. And I mean, I think part of that is I'm 145,000 miles on that car. I track it. Original clutch. Because I rev match every downshift, and it's to the point now perfectly. But I've driven it for 12 years, so of course I can. Right. And I learned to do everything in that car. Right. So it's going to be math. You learn math. You learned how to dance. I used the potty for the first time in that car. Right. It's amazing. Right. Yeah. This is huge, man. Yeah. Because I signed up to be on the get an email when it goes on sale list. So it's not like I put any money. You didn't order it. Yeah. But I kind of am fully intending to. Yeah, I don't see why not, right? Yeah. And this isn't something where you change your mind once the review embargo lifted, right? No, I mean we already know about the Yaris. Yeah. And it's basically the same car. Right. So, I mean, obviously I haven't driven one, but, yeah, it's the first car that's come out that I've been that has the special factor to being a WRC, homologation thing. And that's what, the little bit that the Golf R and the Focus RS and all of those have
been missing is that like thing that makes it feel more special than just a hot hatch.
Right.
And I feel like the R32 feels very special because that thing doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Right. Naturally aspirated engine in a small car. Right.
Right. Yeah. On top of just it being limited, it being such a weird thing to hit at such an interesting time, like that so many like people like were aging or kind of like lifing out of Porsche 911s and going to the R32, like that it was just kind of seen as like this like weird kind of like lateral move in the automotive world from like very serious cars or like other Volkswagens. It was all kind of like, yeah, it's we've said it a million times on the show. Like it's an interesting car. It's a great car, right? It's it's just, and it is the coolest Golf, period, in my opinion. There's never been a cooler Golf. There never will be. I mean, VW would have to do something so special with a Golf, right? Yeah. To match the R32. And then it would just be like some other thing. It would just never have the magic of your R32.
Right. And and it's to the point now where I either need to spend about this much money on it to like restore it and make it amazing again, or do something like this, right? And I'm at that point now with the car where I have to figure that out,
right?
And within the next couple of years, I think, I don't know. It just seems like the right move for what would be available in the next 2 or 3 years.
Right.
You know, there's nothing else on the market right now that would tick the boxes that does. Right.
Yeah. No, I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm speechless. I mean, you're like, it's so weighty because your R32 is so near and dear to you. I mean, when we get this, like I say we because we're getting
like that.
Car.
No. Yes.
Yeah. When we get this, we're going to need to just put it on a tow truck once because if we don't intentionally do it, it'll never be on it.
Right. I mean, I'll find a way. If anyone will find a way.
You're like a Jurassic Park with the car. Life finds a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Unreliability finds a way.
Yeah, you're like a dowsing rod for AAA tow truck drivers, right? Wow. I mean, I'm going to pull up some other images and stuff of this car. So this is the Corolla. It is the Corolla.
It's the GR Corolla.
Gazoo Racing Corolla. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. So essentially
Toyota.
Look at the rear view. So Jason Camisa.
Haggerty and all those videos. Yeah.
Yes. He pointed out that the exhaust pipe situation, which is absurd and stupid on this thing.
Okay. We're looking at car and driver photos.
It looks like 2 audio jacks and a USB-C.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it, but once you see it, like the middle one is like an oval, and then there's 2 round tail type pipes.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
The first mod I do is to fix that situation.
Right.
That is awful.
The aftermarket's going to be great for this. That's another requirement. You have to have good aftermarket stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Right.
I mean, I was already thinking like, ooh, I'm going to rebadge it as a Yaris for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm hoping that the color selection includes something crazy and wild that I can get some like rad wheels for. Like I'm already thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's the first. Usually I'm like, buttons on the steering wheel, no thank you. But I'm sort of like, I don't know, my body is ready for some creature comforts.
Right. You're ready for CarPlay.
Yeah.
Android Auto, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah. and reliability and doors.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
And 300 horsepower as well.
And
yeah, horsepower.
Yeah. And boosted altitude. Right.
Yes, for sure.
Let's not forget that, because
oh my God, yeah.
for anybody who doesn't know, we cannot stress enough how a turbo just changes things at altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, it's been, God, probably 5 or 6 years since I've driven my car down at like 1,000 feet rather than 5,000 feet.
Right.
God, it's a different car.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So I can only imagine that size car with 70 extra horsepower at sea level.
Right. Yeah. What's the curb weight on this Mammer Jammer?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm not sure. I don't know if they've released it yet, because I think, I mean, it's got to be heavier than the Yaris. It does have a carbon fiber roof. Pretty cool.
Carbon fiber.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope they go bananas with the colors. If not, then we're just going to vinyl wrap it day one.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's see if they've released a curb weight yet.
Oh, wow. It looks good, man. It looks
3,200 pounds. So, I mean, it's thereabouts of what the R32 is. But again, with 70 extra horsepower.
Right. These rear wheel arches are insane.
Yeah.
I mean, go big or go home, GR Corolla.
Yes. I am all about it. Like, I love that it's definitely like a WRC homologation car, which again, if you remember, that's my lottery ticket, what I would do with the R32.
Right.
I would make that into, let's pretend, Volkswagen wanted to win WRC in 2004 and they turned that into a crazy mid-engine whatever.
Right.
That's what I would do with that. But I mean, this is already here.
Right. And it's reliable. It's made to be this way. Right? The chassis is made to be this way. It doesn't look insane to work on. You know?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's tiny. It's a tiny little engine.
Yeah. What is the displacement?
I believe 1.6.
Okay. All right.
It would be having my displacement.
Right. Yeah. From 3.2 to 1.6 with 70 extra horsepower.
Yeah.
Yep. Where you going to stay?
Nearly 20 years of development will do.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna stay in the timing chain gang. Yes. Right. Yep. Okay. Chain. Okay. Wow. Ian, it's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah, you got an email, buddy.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay.
I so want one.
Yeah, I'm completely here for it. You're right. Like, I think like, I don't know, like there's been a few things that have kind of like happened in my life where like there's just like kind of a confluence of events, like some in my control and some not, and had a positive outcome. Right. Some stuff that like I can't really talk about on the show. Right. But like, I think that like the circumstances around this, like you mentioned, like your R32 value never being higher, right? Yeah. Even in its current condition, the reality of wanting to track a vehicle with 145,000 miles on it, right? The not having boosted altitude, right? Like, all of this stuff, right? Like, yes, it has a special place in your heart. You'll never have another car like it ever, right? That's the tough stuff to get over, right? Like, I mean, we're going autocrossing next weekend, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, you won't be able to attend, but PETA and I are. Yes. Ian, when I do the numbers with painter's tape on the side of the Abarth, I'm doing them in blue and yellow as tribute to the Vigan. That's how much I miss that fucking car, right?
Yeah.
So, like, these aren't things we take lightly. Like, there's never going to be a warble like that fucking Miltech exhaust on that thing that is perfect.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. But, I mean, this is not going to be out for another 6 months, so I may change my mind again. So, but yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like the perfect
Yeah.
replacement, and everything else that I've weighed over the years, like, oh, maybe I should just like get a Corvette, or maybe I
Right.
should,
Right.
go the other way and get a truck and a go-kart.
Right. Right.
Everything else is 2 cars
Right.
minimum.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. More insurance, more maintenance, more gas, right?
Yeah.
More storage,
space.
more
Yeah.
things to break, right?
Yeah, and this is like the first thing that's come along that is like all of the boxes,
Right.
the special one,
Right.
and that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to getting one of these in the most garish color possible,
Yes. Yes.
and yeah, that's my plan. That's my very special episode key. I'm gonna put some chapstick on.
I love it.
Windy.
I love it. So the Toyota GR Corolla, Ian, I think it's a great choice. Do they have an online builder? Can you build one yet?
No, not yet.
No. Okay, we'll have to do a newlywed to a car when they have the builder up.
It doesn't sound like there's going to be much. So there's going to be like 2 trim levels.
Okay.
There'll be like the
Circuit Edition.
Yeah, the Circuit Edition, which just sounds like it's kind of the one to have, but you can kind of get there. So there's like I can't remember what's the other one. There's the Circuit.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What is it?
Just the GR Corolla alongside a limited run Circuit Edition.
Yeah. So there's so but you could basically option a base model one to get all the performance stuff of the Circuit Edition.
Okay.
And it sounds like that's probably the way to go. But yeah. Core, it's Core or Circuit.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I will say that I do want to make sure that I can get that carbon fiber roof, which is funny coming from me, because I am on record, I believe, on this show as being very anti carbon fiber roof on BMW M3 specifically.
Right.
But for some, I don't know, on a hatchback, it's hilarious, and I'm more for it on a hatchback than I am on a BMW M3.
I mean, like, you don't need to like sell me on the carbon roof, because I have like steel bicycles with carbon fiber crankshafts. That does nothing for like how much like overall weight I have, but like I can't fucking not do it. Like, I have to have a proper, like, not just like the cheapest carbon crankshaft. Like right. Like, so okay, yeah, I get it. I get it, right?
Yeah.
Like, have like the roof itself or crankshaft itself, okay. But when you combine it with hatchback or old steel bicycle, like, just extra things happen, right?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm just excited about the idea of a car of roughly the same footprint and weight of my car, but with 70% of the power going to the rear.
Right.
It just seems like a good progression and next challenge for me to deal with on the track.
A new platform to learn, right? Yeah.
And I'm so excited to see what this thing drives like on as close to the limit as I get,
Circuit Edition comes standard with aforementioned front and rear torsions, limited slip differentials, and it does come with the carbon fiber roof. You may have to go Circuit.
So, well, you can go Core with the performance.
Oh,
and that at least gets you the limited slip differentials. So I would definitely do that.
Right.
And then I don't know if it includes. I don't know if the performance package includes the roof or not yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ian.
Yeah. And I think the estimates I've seen is like the Core is going to be around 32.
Okay. All right.
And then the Circuit will top out around 40. So I don't know. I feel like if my car is worth roughly what I think, then that is squarely in the easily doable range for me. So yeah.
And it has a normal handbrake.
Yeah.
That's another thing. My boy needs to be able to pull the handbrake for some Hoonigan shit.
100%. It has like a cable operated handbrake.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that doesn't happen anymore. And I feel like this is like a little nod to analog cars, and I gotta hop on it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm super, super, super into this.
Yeah. I love it. It looks great, man.
Okay, well, we'll put the GoFundMe and the link in the show description.
Well, I'm sure you're going to have a few dollars from selling stickers once we finally get that sorted out.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Ian.
What do you think, Dave? Yes?
I mean, yeah, fucking life is short. Okay, life is short, man. You gotta make some stuff happen, right? Mm-hmm. Like nobody's just gonna drop a GR Corolla in your lap, Ian, right?
Yeah.
You know, you've experienced the R32 in ways that most R32 owners never will, right?
Yeah, taking it off-roading.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Putting it in a field with a bull. Yeah. Yeah. A red car in a field with a bull. Good job, Ian. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, buddy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've done everything with that car. I've had Christmas trees on it. I've taken it on very long road trips. I've tracked it.
Yeah.
I've driven it on frozen lake. I've taken it off road. I mean, there's nothing I haven't. I put my kids in it, like some of those simultaneously. Yeah. I mean, it's done absolutely everything. Right. So I'm looking forward to finding another car that will do absolutely everything.
Right.
And also be cool, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Because it's got to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, daddy-o.
Yeah, that's right. You are a hip cat, if there ever was one.
Incorrect, but yes. I take point taken.
This is the part where Ian gets uncomfortable because we're talking about you too much.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Dave? What do you want to? I'm gonna now sit this way. What do you want to do now?
Well,
how do we follow this up?
I do have a license plate game for you that is just fucking bananas. Okay. So I mean, we got to play a license plate game, but yeah, GR Corolla. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, we'll keep this right and tight. We'll just do a little podcast, but these people out here with these fucking I have to show you my eyes. I just have to.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. I was driving in traffic, Ian. And I have a palate cleanser for after this. So, okay. But I was driving in traffic. I went to the office for something. I can't remember. And I was driving home and I saw this on the street. Oh, okay. Here you go. I'm just going to show you. Here it is. It is a Hyundai Sonata with spray paint to kind of look like running mascara on the back of it.
Like smudged,
right?
Runny mascara, like it's crying.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like the spray paint is actually covering the taillights.
So, Ian, do you think what do you think has happened here? Do you think that this is somebody who tried to black out their taillights and it went horribly wrong? Or do you think this was an intentional effort to make their Hyundai, the back of their Hyundai emo, like an emo kid, like this thing you press the horn and it plays The Cure? If it's the former, this person needs their head examined. If it's the latter, I'm very into it, I think.
Ian, I want to get your opinion because I managed to pass this individual.
Oh.
And the front headlights were spray painted the same fucking way. This is a white car for anybody listening on audio.
Yeah.
And they seriously spray painted the maybe it'll wash off. Maybe it was something they did for like a goth day or like something funny. I don't know. Right? I hope, because obviously taking black spray paint to your car is a thing, right? Sure. And like if you want to make your car look emo, cool. Just don't fuck up your lighting sitch, because you need that.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I don't, because you can clearly see the taillight, at least on one side.
I the picture isn't doing it justice. Like it was darker than it should be.
Okay.
And they've spray painted their headlights black, Ian.
Okay.
I mean, it was like they have enough paint on here for it to run down the side of the car like it's Tammy Faye Baker for anybody as old as me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so so maybe this person just like got very drunk and went out to their driveway, or they have someone who's mad at them, or
it's got to be like, it's either like you're going full blown emo or goth or something, or you did it like it's some kind of washable thing that you did for some kind of event. Like, remember like how special we would make going to concerts when we were in high school? Like kids used to like dye their hair just to go to like a concert, right? Like, I'm going to dye my hair purple and go see the Beastie Boys, right? Like it was that kind of event. Like you would change things that would impact you for weeks after that.
Yeah.
Because you were just going to a concert for a night, right? Like maybe that's that same energy, right? That youthful insanity, right?
Could be.
Right? Maybe they're going to a show that night. I don't know. Right?
That's very bizarre.
Yeah. And now, like, I went to a concert, like, I went to a Mastodon concert in business casual within the last, like, I don't know, 6 years or so. Yeah. That's how special it is to me now.
Right. Yeah, I will say, like, I am intrigued by the idea of making your car look like a goth kid.
Right.
However,
unfortunately, they've been crying, so I want to make sure they're doing okay.
Right. However, you probably shouldn't spray paint your headlights.
Right.
Or taillights.
Right. Probably don't do that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you see some weird stuff in traffic every now and then. This is certainly, I've never seen anything like this in traffic. Yeah. Car, like, what they needed was to do the eyelashes, right? That you get at Pep Boys.
Yeah.
Because like, right, eyelash makeup, that's the whole joke, is that the mascara is running. I almost said the mascara. The mascara is running.
Mascara. I think I know what's happened here.
Okay.
I have a narrative.
You have somebody on the inside?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think what happened here is that they have a child.
Okay.
And the child overheard them commenting that they liked some smoked taillights that they saw. The child then went and found some black spray paint. And decided to help them out.
Okay.
And very proudly presented to their parent, look what I did for you. Right.
Like when a kid like writes their name with a rock on the side of like dad's car. So that,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I think that is also a plausible scenario for what has happened here.
You know, I don't know. Yeah.
Because I mean, it doesn't look like a very they obviously didn't use any tape.
Right. Yeah, they did not use any tape. There's a lot of blow by there.
And also they missed part of the taillight. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
I mean, like, I think it was just done enough, like, randomly to run. And then I think, like, to run down the vehicle.
Well, and I'm guessing that it doesn't stick to the taillight very well. I'm guessing that plastic probably doesn't hold on to paint all that well. Right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's always the clear coat that wears off, right? Yeah.
Well, but I mean, on the taillight lens.
Right. Yeah, that's why they get like foggy and stuff, right?
Oh, right. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hard.
Right?
It's a good spot, though.
Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, it was one of those things where like I couldn't get to the camera fast enough. My intern couldn't on the Nugget, right? Couldn't get to the camera fast enough. You will see we are sitting at a red light when I took this picture. And that I don't have one in the front because I was driving. Yeah.
Good job. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that was horrifying.
Yeah, and the fact that it's on a Hyundai Sonata, I think really does some stuff, right?
With no other mods.
Right. Because like up in the frame here, you see like a white Toyota Avalon. If the Avalon had this, then it'd kind of be like, it'd be different.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. This seems like a 16-year-old's first car. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I think they have big concert energy. That's what I'm sticking with. Okay. I'm going to look at the date that this was taken and and find out who was playing. Like I'm going to recognize any of the fucking acts
I was going to
anyway.
say, yeah.
Right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a palate cleanser. I have another thing that I saw in traffic. Okay. All right.
Ready.
You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Boom. Alfa Romeo GTV6 2.5.
Yes.
Coming in with some big fucking wheels on this thing too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So there's a house not far from me that has two of them parked in front.
Hell yeah. I mean, you have to have them in pairs, right?
It's not these though, because those wheels are a choice.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And I'm here for it, right?
Yeah.
The body looks clean as hell.
It does look good. It looks good. Those are such odd looking cars. They're so cool though.
Right. They are weird. Yeah. What year do you think this is? Yeah. Because this was sold in the U.S. for a while, right?
Late 70s, right? Like
Romeo GTV 6 for sale. Let's see. 82. There's an 82 and 81.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the 81 here looks like it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. They're cool.
Right?
They're super.
I mean, not as cool as a GR Corolla.
I mean, come on. I mean, no, this is way cooler. This is cool. A shooting brake, an Italian shooting brake.
True.
With a V6. That's about as cool as it gets.
It is, but I mean, you know.
I mean, I couldn't own it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to live with that.
Yeah. Also, this is the same price
as a GR Corolla.
Yes, and that has twice as much horsepower.
Right. Oh, twice as much? Probably. I mean, yeah. What did this have stock? Yeah. Never welded. Anything is good. This starts with never welded. Yeah. And guess what? You have fucking crumple zones in a Corolla.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Yeah. I can put my children in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Huh. You looking up the horsepower of the engine?
I sure am.
Of course you are.
I sure am.
Uh-huh.
It was known as the Alfetta, right?
Uh-huh.
GTV6. And it was a 2.5 liter V6.
Okay.
Why doesn't it tell me? It has enough. Has enough. Yep.
Wow.
Doesn't tell me.
Man.
Don't know.
All right. I'm going to be thinking about your GR Corolla. We're going to come back to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
But
you said you have a thing? What do you call it?
I got a license plate game for you, Ian, because I've seen some stuff and our friends have seen some stuff, and you and some of our friends saw some stuff that I saw that I didn't get a picture of.
158 horsepower. Sorry, go ahead.
No scab left unpicked.
Nope.
At the Apex Adjacent podcast. All right. Ian?
Yes.
This license plate game is called No One Likes a Bragger. No one likes a bragger.
No braggarts.
I'm going to give you a bonus kicker. Okay? Based on title alone, what brand of cars do you think will mainly populate this license plate game? What brand of cars? Nobody likes a bragger.
It's going to be either Tesla,
okay,
or BMW.
Okay, you get 1 bonus point in this game if you lock into the right answer.
BMW.
The bonus point is yours. No one likes a bragger. Well done, Ian.
Thank you.
It also marks, you take all this in. This also marks our first international plate from Hannes. Right?
Oh, whoa.
I'm so sorry. It took me so long to get to this plate, Hannes. But, so thank you for that. All right.
Oh, that adds a whole other dimension. What country are we talking?
This is our first international plate. Okay. All right. In the plate game. This is big. Plate game number 39. Okay.
Oh my God. This is amazing. This is a great license plate game.
Ian, like, this is why I save the bank, because this is what happens eventually.
Okay.
Right?
I'm excited. I'm going to take the people through what I see.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So first, up top, we've got a BMW 740L. Li, yes. With maybe aftermarket wheels. Black wheels.
Yep, black wheels.
Which don't know if those are stock or not. I can't tell. Okay. All right. But not a lot else going on in the back.
Yeah, there's maybe this thing down here, but I think it's a dealership thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. And then there is this an X7?
I think it's an X7.
Yeah. It's kind of it's a little bit blurry.
Yeah.
But it's international. It's from the EU. I can tell that much. Do we know what country it's from? Dave?
I'm just being quiet. Being quiet.
Okay. All right. Okay. It has a trailer hitch.
Uh-huh.
But it's black and it's in very European looking traffic. Okay. All right. And then the bottom, oh boy, this motherfucker. This is like an X6 or an X4 maybe?
I think this is the 4XM thing, right?
Okay.
Right.
It is matte black vinyl wrapped.
Yep.
And it looks like it has some sort of aftermarket badge thingy where the BMW logo should be.
Yeah, they do. It's an all black BMW Roundel.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then the license plates. Oh my God, this is so fucking perfect.
No one likes a bragger. No one likes a bragger.
Oh, it's so perfect. Pilot, which fucking of course. Skinny and swole. I love it. Both skinny and swole.
This is why you keep a fucking bank.
I think I'm ready. And
okay.
This is just purely on gut.
Let's hear it, buddy.
I might be way off base, but I think the plates and the pictures are in order. I think the Pilot goes with the 740, Skinny goes with the X7, and Swole goes with the blacked out, menacing looking X4/6, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
Okay.
That is my final answer.
You're just locking right in.
I think so. I mean, Pilot, the people who are pilots and shout about it is a very specific age group of white dudes, and they have big 7 Series energy, and it just that just locks in for me. And then the swole thing, like that locks into I'm gonna get a matte black vinyl wrap for whatever reason for me. Like that just makes sense to me. So Skinny is a little bit of a process of elimination. But yeah, that's my guess.
Okay. All right, Ian.
Yeah.
I would like to tell you that the only point you got was from the bonus.
Oh, whoa.
You got all of them wrong. Welcome to the Swole 7 Series.
What?
I know. I saw it and I had to speed up to catch it. I made this picture happen. Because you can imagine the speed at which they fucking passed me at.
Of course, yes.
Right?
Were they passing anybody in the left lane? Or were they just there?
They were just in the left lane. Yeah.
That's insane.
Right?
That's surprising.
Yeah. Yep. Hannes sending us the pilot license plate on the BMW X7.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hannes.
Skinny. Wow.
On the blacked out. So here's the story behind the skinny plate.
Okay.
I saw this BMW with the skinny plate pre-wrap. Okay.
Really?
I saw it in traffic. I don't remember what color it was originally, but I may have even said on the show or told you that I saw a BMW with a skinny license plate.
Whoa.
And I wasn't able to get a picture. It was like at an exit ramp, and it pulled away, and I was pulling in, and like there was and I was by myself, intern, not in the car, right? And I couldn't have it. Our friend Tara saw it, got a picture of it.
Amazing.
Right?
I love it.
Right? Skinny. Wow. Fuck all of these people, but especially fuck the swole and the skinny.
That's super surprising to me. I will say, swole I think makes sense to me for a BMW 7 Series second owner.
Yes. Yes.
We've talked about this before with Infinities, right? Where
yes,
the first owner and second owner are very different people.
Oh yeah. Dude, and the guy that had Luther before me, like, really fucked shit up, right?
Right. And so that, okay, BMW 7 Series second owner.
Second owner. Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Swole on a 7 Series. That is some confidence.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
I know. I want the person with the skinny and the swole plates to just get a fucking thyroid disorder and like just balloon up. I do. I really do.
They would just swap plates.
Right? Yeah. Right?
Oh my God. That was a good one. Wow.
Thank you.
That was very incorrect.
Yeah, but that's okay. You had a bonus kicker.
I feel like my reasoning was sound. Wow, that was a curveball.
I know. Like swole, you think is the absolute peak douchey plate, so it goes with the peak douchey car, right?
Well, yeah, just the most aggro looking car.
Right? Right? Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, here I have one more palate cleanser for you.
Okay.
Here you go. Kitten update 6,000,704.
Oh God.
Right?
Jesus.
I know.
So fucking adorable.
Right? Look at its face. That's all of the we have 6 kittens and the mom. All of the girls are dilute Torbies, and the boys are just, the 3 boys are gray tabbies. Yeah.
Oh man.
Right? I know.
Adorable.
Right? This is, I think, Blanche. Yeah.
Blanche.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Here, let me run you through the names. You got the girls, Blanche, Betty, and oh shit, why can't I remember it? Maybe I will. Boys are Baxter, because he has like his little white mustache almost looks like a bow tie.
Okay.
Baxter, Buster, because he used to cry real bad whenever he got more than 3 feet from his mom.
Oh.
And Baxter, Buster, and Bernie. And Bernie is like a touch underdeveloped. He's absolutely the runt. And so he's like kind of got wiry Bernie Sanders hair.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Blanche, Betty, and I for the life of me, I can't think of the other one. But anyway. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Right? So there you go. No more swole plates here. Just kittens.
Thank you. Yes.
Just kittens.
That's what they should get when somebody goes to the DMV and requests swole. You should just get a license plate with this face on it instead.
Right? Yeah. This is what you need more. You just don't know it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, what's more intimidating? someone who works out who has a license plate on a 7 Series that says swole, or somebody who works out a lot and is swole but has this vinyl wrapped on their car.
Right. Absolutely the latter.
Yeah.
Right?
I was talking about this the other day. Do you remember there was a video going around a few years ago of there was a really brutal fight in like a fast food restaurant. I think it was in England, and it was like some like young kids, and they were just beating the absolute shit out of each other.
And there was the one dude,
and in the foreground, there
yep,
was like a middle-aged guy, just very calmly eating his food.
Yep.
Didn't look in the least concerned, and you're just like, that's the scariest dude I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
It's a complete pandemonium behind him.
Right.
He's eating his fillet of fish like nothing's happening.
Right. Yeah. 6 feet from just people just throwing bows.
Yeah. And you can just tell, like, looking at him, like, he would destroy every single person in this restaurant and could put an end to this immediately if he wanted to.
Right.
He's got more important matters to deal with.
Right. No. Yeah, you're exactly right.
That's exactly the energy you would give off if you vinyl wrapped your 7 Series with this instead of wasting your money on a swole plate.
Exactly.
Which just makes everyone think you're a douche.
Yep. Yeah.
That Teddy Roosevelt guy was onto something. That's what I'm saying.
Right? Yep.
Dave, I'm onto something, and it's bedtime.
Well, I am too, but I'm going to be thinking about your GR Corolla. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. And my Microsoft
buddy.
Paint editing skills.
It's brilliant. Yeah. Wonderful, Ian.
Yes, thank you. Dave, I think people should text us pictures at 720-515-1391. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. If you see more maniacal BMW owners that want to brag about some shit because obviously they have deeper things going on that there's no reason why anybody should unpack that, absolutely text it to us.
Yeah.
720-515-1391.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're at Apex Adjacent at the Gmail. We're on the Twitter. We're on the Instagram sometimes. End of list.
I love it when you get like Murray in Flight of the Conchords, like just running us through it, man. Yeah.
Present.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Everybody, we love you. Thank you. Goodbye. Present.